Hi, I'm Jonathan Smith with Prestige Yacht Sales. You can call or text me at 860-514-3763 or email me at jsmith@prestigeyaachtsales.net. Today we're looking at a 2008 Island Packet 370. You can see it behind me on a private mooring. This boat's got newer Garmin electronics, a Genoa from 2016. Does the dinghy come with the boat, guys?
Yes, sir.
Comes with a dinghy that we're in right now. It's a is it a hard bottom? Hard bottom dinghy with a little Yamaha 6 horsepower outboard. Runs great. And hey, let's jump aboard. We'll do a little run around the boat and then we'll jump aboard and look at everything a little closer up. Okay, take a little look around here. There's the port side. Coming around to the transom, you can see our little swim platform with the steps. That's newer canvas, a couple 2-3 year seasons old. Original mainsail and staysail, and a newer 150 Genoa from approximately 2016, we believe. Newer Garmin high def radar. Right, we are in the cockpit. You've got these nice mesh cockpit cushions, tan color with blue piping. You have these green chairs that let you face aft, so use the bulkhead as a seat if you want. They'll come with the boat. And those are also nice to bring to the beach if you're going to the beach. We do have some newer Garmin electronics on board. These were all installed by Dockside Electronics, a authorized Garmin installer out of Mystic, Connecticut. So we have a multifunction display here, high def radar, and a Garmin autopilot here. And then up forward over the companionway, you have speed, depth, and wind right there, where everybody can see it. So newer electronics, bow thruster. Our compass, Ritchie compass, is full. There's no bubble in the top, so it's in good shape. Newer ICOM VHF. The main head's down at the nav station, and then you've got the remote mic here at the helm. You have some 12-volt power outlets if you need them. The engine controls for the Yanmar 49 shows 1,545 hours. And we'll take a closer look at that engine a little later in the video. The canvas was installed. It's all new 2 or 3 years ago. Local canvas guy put this together. And so you have a Dodger, a Bimini, and a connector, and we got the connector in place right now. And there's a window in that connector and right above the helm, so you can see your sails through the canvas if you need to. There's 2 propane bottles. The spare goes in here, and that is at home right now getting refilled. And then your main propane locker to starboard right here. So you basically have 2 tanks like that. We do have an electric winch to port on the companionway. See right here, electric winch. And you can actually run a lot of lines to that. You can actually run your jib sheets to that if you needed to. And then for the lines on the other side, you do one wrap around this winch and right across. So this electric winch is pretty handy. You can see our isinglass is in pretty good shape. You got good visibility through there. But on a hot day, you probably open up that middle panel and let the air through. Let's walk forward. So this boat appears to have sea tall finish. Ooh, it's windy out here. Holy cow. You know, the finish on the teak isn't perfect. It's starting to chip in a few little spots. So looks good from a distance, but you start looking a little closer, you can see it's probably due for a little bit of sanding and recoating. Do have a windlass. They actually anchor quite a bit. The windlass works great. You have a 25 kilogram Rockna anchor with 200 feet of chain, and there is a snubber, and there's a spare anchor and some Rhode, I think, in the anchor locker as well. And you do have washdown up here, which you don't see on a lot of boats. So you can rinse off the anchor in the foredeck if you've been anchoring in mud or fine sand. Looking aft here, so the mainsail and the self-tacking staysail are original. The 150 Genoa with the Sunbrella there was replaced in 2016, we believe. It was 4 years before they bought the boat in 2020. So the prior owner did that. Nice handrails all throughout. Take a little closer look at this canvas. It's not a navy blue, it's more of a medium blue. Oh, you do have nice stern rail seats. Port and starboard. Nice captain's chair with that same mesh material. Place to mount your outboard, little outboard hoist, but there are not davits. You do have a little swim platform with a couple teak steps down and a couple large lockers in here as well for dock lines, fenders, etc. The Magma grill does come with a boat, and that's really new, actually. So, but you can have that as well. All right, let's go take a look below. Okay, here we are looking at the Salon. We've got settee to port and starboard and a big table that drops down from the bulkhead. Put the table down and you can see you got this great storage area behind for glasses, and it's like a bar, real nice. And then this table does flip open again to reach over to the other side. And there's gonna be some legs that drop down that hold it in place, but yeah. Looks good. There is a TV as well, and this is an air-conditioned space. Although being on a mooring, they don't use the air conditioning often. Galley aft to starboard. You got 2 refrigeration units, like one you can use as a freezer, the other is a refrigerator, propane stove, 3 burner with an oven, 2 basin stainless sink. This is a water filtration system of some sort, although we recommend using bottled water for drinking. Microwave. There's a vent for our air conditioner, so there's going to be an air conditioning unit under there for the Salon. If we walk forward to the owner's stateroom, we got a queen size centerline bed. It's pretty close to queen. You can see it tapers a little narrower in the foot and up in the head area, but nice centerline with steps on either side so people can get in and out without disturbing each other. You have a locker to port, locker to starboard, and some, if not all, these are cedar lined as well. And obviously some opening hatches here, and this is an air conditioned space as well. And you have access to your head, so it really becomes an owner's suite if it's just the 2 of you. You have a manual flush toilet on this boat, vanity sink, and a separate shower area in here with a seat, and a hanging shower or handheld, and you have a hard glass door as well to keep the shower area wet and everything else dry. Looking aft now into the Salon. It's a really comfortable space. Storage up above on both sides. Here's our air conditioning outlet for the Salon. Now these paintings will not come with a boat, but they're held on with Velcro, so there's no, there won't be any holes. The TV will come with a boat. Most of the kitchen supplies will stay with the boat. I think there's 1 or 2 pieces of cookware that they're going to take with them, but most of it will come. They're retiring from sailing, so pretty much all the boating gear that you see will come with the boat. Here's our nav station. Nice area with a nice seat that slides in and out. Room for all your stuff. VHF down here. And it shares the space with our aft stateroom. It's a really good sized bed. And by the way, both beds have custom fitted linen. It's not on board right now, it's back in the house, but it's all custom fitted sheets and top sheets and comforters. And so that'll all come with the boat. They may put it on when they're done using the boat. I think they've got another month or so. We're in, what is it, August 20th or so right now, and so there's another month of cruising for them. They use the boat quite often, bring friends out. So, by the way, this port settee does pull out into a bed. You can see the thing pulls out, slides out, and then the back cushions become part of the bed. So theoretically, you can sleep two there, or if you just have one extra person, that makes a nice, comfortable bed for one. So I guess you could sleep a total of 7, 2 in the owner's stateroom, 2 in the aft stateroom, 2 here, and 1 on the starboard settee. The boat is on a mooring, so at a private little dock, and we have to take a dinghy ride out. So for most of you, this video is going to be how you see the boat. And if you decide to come see it in person, I assume it's because you're buying the boat if it shows in person like you saw in the video. Because we are dealing with people using the boat in a private community and a dinghy ride. And so no looky-loos. We only want serious people out here right now. By the way, there are records of all the maintenance since he's owned the boat. And it was all done by a local mechanic who's really good, who I know. And he was at Avondale Boatyard, and now he's at Frank Hall's Boatyard in Watch Hill. So the boat will be stored indoors at Frank Hall's if it doesn't sell before then, as it has in the past winters. Here's our Yanmar 49 horsepower. It's a 4JH4E, 49 horsepower. It's got 1,545 hours. They still actively use this boat, and so that's actually good for these engines. You'll notice the blue pulleys. That was done for reliability. It lets you use a wider pulley. It's a neat system, and they kind of stick. They don't slip as much, and less likely to break a belt, which has happened on some of these, and you're kind of dead in the water when that happens. But this gives you a lot more reliability. That's what you got there. All right, we're going to give it a cold start, and we'll see how it does. Go ahead, Tony. Fired right up. Sounds good. Sounds like it's supposed to. Notice your Raycor filter is right here, right in the front. Very easy to get to. It's a 100-amp alternator. All right, let's do it. Information on these batteries. You got 3 house and 1 engine start, Group 27s. These are Lifeline AGMs, and they were installed when the current owners bought the boat in August of 2020. You can see they're marked. So they got about 5 years on them. We'll let a surveyor put his load tester on them and see how they do, but they're working for these people right now. Once again, I'm Jonathan Smith with Prestige Yacht Sales. You can call or text me at 860-514-3763 or email me at jsmith@prestigeyahtsales.net. I'd be pleased to show you this 2008 Island Packet 370. You can see the lovely Salon, very comfortable space, tons of storage on this boat. They think of everything. Island Packet designs a really good boat. Very safe boat, very comfortable boat. And I imagine if you're looking for one, you probably already know all about them. But I think right now, currently in August of 2025, this is the only one available in New England. So, it is a little bit of a challenge to get to with a private dinghy, a little dinghy ride at a private dock in a private community. So I assume if you're coming to look at it, you're a serious buyer and you're bringing your checkbook. All right, if you have any questions or would like to schedule a showing, reach on out to me. Thanks so much.